Good morning, guys. It's Sunday morning. I hope everyone is doing well. The weather is beautiful this morning, and well, if you are new to my channel, my name is Irene. If you've already subscribed and you've been here before, thank you and welcome back. Today I have a few projects. I need to transplant a house plant, recondition the soil or replace the soil depending on what the roots look like. And I need to grind up some eggshells. I'm gonna do it outside. Usually I grind up my eggshells in a blender, but today, I don't know, they're looking a little, I don't know, maybe I left some outside, but I'm not gonna do it in my blender today. I'm actually gonna use my grinder, like my pebble stone, to grind them up. So I need to do that. And I also have a 4-tier stacking planter that I need to clean and fill, and I'm gonna put some seeds in here, but I'm not sure which seeds. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make this. I might make the top tier herbs, maybe a strawberry tier, I'm not exactly sure, and then maybe some flowers. But I typically don't, my garden doesn't have a lot of flowers, and I typically don't buy flowers from the big stores. So my garden has a lot of green and a lot of vegetables trying to come out, but I don't have any flowers. I don't know why. But anyways, so let me get started with grinding up these eggshells, and then we'll move on to the next project. So I'm just gonna start by adding a few eggshells, mash them down, and then I'll start to grind them up. I already washed them, but I didn't bake them. I think some people suggest baking them, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna grind them up and then spread them wherever Google says the particular plants will thrive with eggshells. So that's where I'm going to put these. Let me know in the comment section which plants thrive with eggshells, because I'm not sure yet. I thought I read pepper plants, but I'm not sure which others. I'm also going to show you which, I have some succulents that I propagated. I'll show you those as well. But so far, that's what it's looking like. Here, I'll just dump them all. So it's a really, really beautiful morning this morning. There's a slight breeze. Oh, let me show you my dog. Oh, you can see her right there. Actually, right there. I thought I had to move the camera to show you, but she's right there. And I live near a small airport, so you might hear a plane or two passing by while I'm recording. I think I hear one now. So if you're wondering where you can get one of these stone grinders, you can buy one at your local swap meet or your local Mexican grocery store. I shopped like 3 different Mexican grocery stores, and I didn't like the ones they had. This one actually came from a swap meet. My son-in-law's mother got it for me where she lives. So this is what they're looking like. Some of them were a little bit wet. I thought I had them all dried out, but I can just leave them in here and let them dry out so that I can grind them smaller. But so far, this is what I got. I washed my eggshells, that's why they're in this container a little bit wet still. Oh, and I think I need to transplant a raspberry plant as well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to everything today. So I think that's all I'm gonna do with this for now. And I'm gonna let them dry a little more. I'm just gonna let them dry so they can, so that I can grind them. Okay, so I have a really large pot right here. This pot, I need to move over there without stepping on those plants. Hopefully you can do it because it's really heavy. Okay. So I'm thinking I need to put something underneath that for drainage. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I found a piece of wood. I'm gonna stick that underneath the pot so that the pot doesn't sit right on the soil and cause drainage issues. There's that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a level so I can make sure that's level because I'm going to put my 4-tier planter in that. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back with water instead of coffee and a level. So let's see where that planter, how that planter is sitting. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So the planter is sitting flush and straight, and the soil looks really good. So I'm gonna grow some watermelon on the edges of that pot, and I'm gonna sit my 4-tier planter in the middle, and then the watermelon will grow from the pot and over, and then I can just let the watermelon hang over and grow amongst this right here. Okay, because this one is broken, I'm gonna put this one first, and it's gonna, this broken part is gonna go towards the back. Like that, but I need to put some rocks or something under it. Again, you need to protect those drainage holes. Should fill it up and bring it all the way up to here. Let me bring you closer. Okay. There we go. I'm wondering if I should bring it up higher so that all of my tiers are visible. Let me see. Okay, so I have these rocks that I'm going to use to protect my holes. Okay, so I filled my pot with more soil. Actually, it's compost, fill dirt, vermiculite, and a worm. Yeah, so I just filled it a little bit more. It was just like a pot full of dirt or soil. I put these rocks down here to protect my drainage holes, and then I'm going to put this broken piece towards the back. I'm going to put a watermelon seed here, here, and here. I hope that works. And then I'm going to let the watermelon kind of drape over. So let me fill this really quick, and I'll figure out what I want to put down here. Okay, in this pot I have fill dirt, compost, vermiculite, and coco coir. Hopefully that works. Just gonna pat it down a little bit, just to the line. There's a line inside this, like the fill line level. Just to there. I think I might put some wildflowers in there. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get, actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the watermelon seeds. Okay, so I have some watermelon seeds, and I think I'm going to do an ant on me. I think I'm going to do this Picasso melon in here. So should I do 2 seeds per area? I think so, just in case one doesn't germinate. I'm just going to do 1 over here. So those are Picasso melons. And then I think I might put, let me see. I think I'll do some radishes right here. These are champion radishes, and I don't eat a lot of radishes, so I'm just gonna do like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just 3 in each. And let's see what happens. Just 3 in each. So we'll have 3 here, 3 there, and 3 there. I'll have some watermelon, and let me water this in really quick. those seeds just moved, so who knows where they're gonna grow now. So let me water in the watermelon. Yeah. So that's that. I gotta make some tags so I don't forget what's going on in this section. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, that was a whole chore. And there goes a plane. So what did I grow here? Some Picasso melon. And what's today? 7, 13. So on 7/13, and then I planted some radish right there. Actually, I'm gonna put it right there because I'm gonna put another layer right here. I hope this video isn't too long. I didn't realize these projects were gonna be so long. Hold on one second. Let me go get the other layer. So this is my next layer. So do you get the picture? I'm gonna have melons, radish. I think strawberry is gonna go on top. So I don't know what I'm gonna put here yet. I didn't have much luck growing in this this tier, this layering. Hopefully this time I have better luck with it. So here goes my next layer. And the reason why I think I'm gonna put strawberries on the very top is so that they can get the most sun. And I don't want to end the video without showing you how I transplant my strawberries. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you over here because I'm gonna transplant my strawberries, but I'm also gonna show you how I'm making my soil. I have cocoa coir here. I have fill dirt here. I have vermiculite here. And compost. So I'm just gonna moisten that up a little bit. I think I'm going to sift it out a little bit. I bought this laundry basket. This is my dirt. You can also get one of these at Dollar Tree if you want a finer sift. Can't even see what I'm doing. And it removes all of that big stuff. strawberries. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I have my last layer. I have my strawberries. These are strawberries I bought from Home Depot. I have not yet started strawberries from seed. These ones are, I think that these ones are everbearing. Let me see. Doesn't say, but I believe I have 1, 2, 3, 4 plants in here, which is perfect for this pot. Let me just swing around over here like this. I have some worm castings. And I have some filbert that I moistened. And I have some shears, or I don't know, like a knife. So what I'm gonna do is try not to damage my plants. Oh, perfect. So they look like this. And this is one plant right there, so I'm just gonna cut down. Hold on. Hold on. That's why gardeners save all their stuff for days like this. Okay, so let's see, let me bring you. Okay guys, I gotta show you again because someone texted me and my phone turned off. I didn't know that that happened, but anyways, I already cut a piece, or I already cut a plant out and I planted it in. And I planted it all the way to the tippity top so that the crown of the strawberry is sticking out, and then I backfilled it. So I'm going to show you again what I did. As soon as I find my knife. So I have this knife, and then you just locate the plant. It already has a strawberry. So you locate the plant. There was a plant. Try not to damage any of the leaves or the fruit. This soil is very sandy, so I guess that's a pro tip. Okay, there goes all the extra soil. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my soil with the compost. I'm just going to put a little in there. I'm going to grab some worm castings in my hand, sprinkle a little bit of worm castings. I'm just going to lay the strawberry in as high as I can get it, like that, so that the crown is sticking out. Can you see it right there? And then all of the roots are down in here. And then I'm just going to backfill again. Just like that. So now I have 2 plants. So that's what my strawberry plant is looking like. I didn't damage. Ooh, I didn't damage any of the leaves. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, so I'm gonna sit this one here. I'm gonna do the same with this one. So let me just show you. Let me just show you really quick how this one has 2 plants. So I'm going to stick my finger in between the leaves right there, and I can separate this plant and make 2 right there. I'm just going to remove all of the excess soil from the old pot. And then I'm going to lay this one down on the table. And then I'm just going to cut right through the middle. Of the plant just like that. So there are the roots. Not as big as the other ones because I just literally chopped this one in half, but yeah, those roots look really good though. So I'm gonna put this one. I'm not gonna use this old soil because it's probably already used all of its nutrients. So I'm going to fill the planter to there, and then I'm just going to lay this one just like that. Boop. Let me bring down some. I'm going to fill all the way up to the top. And I'm going to lay this one down, bringing all of the roots down, and then I'm going to backfill. Just like that. That one might be a little bit damaged, but that's okay. And then I'm just going to pack that in there. I'm going to pack that in there. And then here is the other strawberry plant. Let me see what I can do with this one. Hold on 1 second. See, this is what this one took all the roots. But that's okay. Look, I want to show you what the old roots look like. These are old ones. Okay. So since this is the top layer, I can go ahead and plant this one as well. Right in the middle. And I'm gonna make like, for this one, I'm gonna make like a little mound right here. And I'm gonna lay the roots like, bring this over here so it's level. Bring you back up over there. Okay, let me show you. So I'm gonna spread these roots kind of like open like that, and I'm gonna sit it on the mound like that. I ordered some straw from Amazon, but I'm not gonna see it until I think Wednesday. So I think I'm gonna go over to Lowe's and grab some, a bag of straw, because my strawberries definitely need straw. Okay, so I'm done with this one. Let me just make sure I got it all tapped in, and then I'll give you a close-up. That's what it looks like. Got a little strawberry there. Strawberry right there, and then let me go set it on top. I'm gonna go sit it on top, and then I'll show you what the whole thing looks like. Oh yeah. Said, like, we're gonna have the watermelon hanging over there. We're gonna have the radishes popping up there, and then I'm gonna put some basil and other herbs right in there, and some flowers right in there to help the strawberries. Yeah, I really like the way that looks. It gets shade around 3 o'clock and sun all morning, so about 6 hours. I think this is going to be beautiful once everything explodes. And guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.